your self-care routine. And this is a space where we are a collective unit, so feel free to come with any of your lineage, path, journey, changing, believe in something different. It's up to you. It's more about working on the self. And welcome back, babies. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So let's just start off by relaxing the energy here. Just moving it around. Okay. And just be very patient with yourself here. Just breathing into the body. Breathe through the front body, the back body, the side body, and relax. 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 And I'm just going to start moving and shifting energy a bit. Just to get us all in the right place, okay? It's going to be different for everyone. So there's no wrong answer. That also means there's no right answer. It's just show up in the space for yourself and hold the space for yourself, okay? Breathe a couple more breaths here. Final breath. Now, we start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It is a prayer to root us in an individual healing experience and bring us together as a community. And I wore it today because consent matters. Do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay, babies. Okay. Just relax. Breathe in and out, okay? I'm right here. I'm right here. Just breathe. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay. Good job. Relax into this moment. Okay. And now let's start to work on the energy exchange. Now, before we jump into things, let's explain it. Why? Because it's never smart to do something if you don't know what you're doing. Especially when it comes to this kind of energetic work. You always want to be mindful because it is not external. It is internal. It is all about using that sense and strengthening that energy, or that muscle of interpreting the energy that is going and flowing back and forth. So when you are exchanging energy, you do it every day. You do it with people you work with, you do it with family, you do it with love, you do it with yourself. Like when you look at yourself in the mirror and you have a conversation, or you just have a look at yourself, that is energy you're sending back and you're receiving. That's why mirror work is so important if you want to raise your self-confidence, or you just want to work through something on your own. Now, with this energy exchange, you have to be very mindful because a lot of times we exchange energy with the wrong energy. Let me run that back. We exchange energy with the wrong energy. When things are pulling and wanting our energy, it feels almost like being needed, being desired, being wanted on an energetic level. But once you pour out, the only thing you can do is ask for the energy back. And that's not how that works. They're not going to give you, or the situation is not going to give you the energy back. It's just not going to. Because that's not how it is. It came from a state of lack. You felt important because you had something valuable. And once you no longer have what's valuable, which is your energy, then you want it back. You think it's a reciprocity thing. It's not like that at all. Case in point, when you're around people who drain you. You ever been around someone that didn't even say anything and they just drain you? Or people who energize you. And energize doesn't necessarily mean that you are pulling from them. It's just you're sitting in their calmness and they're not pulling from you in an energetic sense. It's just balanced to the point where it's like you can continue to overflow or fill up within yourself, and you're also not to say to yourself in this moment. Continue to do whatever it is you need to do in this moment to get yourself in this overflowing state as you are exchanging this energy back and forth with yourself, okay? Good job, good job, good job. Now, you're doing a fantastic job. Now let's get into this energy exchange with those that are around you and important to you. I want you to choose one person. Please choose one person who energizes you. Don't choose one person that is a helpless case that you've been pouring yourself into, because it's going to defeat the purpose. Choose someone that energizes you. They don't even have to be so close to you, but just someone in your life that you're like, yes. And everyone has at least one person. They do. And if you really feel like you don't have anyone that energizes you, do yourself again, okay? So this time, seeing this one person. Now, if you got a couple people, you can throw them all in there. Seeing that one or some group of people in that energy field that energizes you, that has a sense of balance and peace in their own energy, so that when you all are around each other, you can self-regenerate with your own energy, and you feel comfortable that you don't have to overexert certain boundaries because they already respect your boundaries. So you can just place, if you want to, you can place your hands up or something that is a sense of opening. So opening up the heart, the throat, the solar plexus, the sacral, just a sense of, shoulders can roll back as well too. So just a sense of opening here, just flowing with their energy. Now see this just cycle of energy flowing back and forth between you and yourself. And the closer that you get to this person, the stronger it becomes for yourself. So you have this energy flow within yourself, in and out, in and out, in and out. But then you have these different layers, like your subtle bodies, your aura, that just expands when it mixes with their energy. So you're not pulling your energy from them, but you are inspired to continue to self-rejuvenate when you're in their company and they feel the same way about you. So stay in that moment with them. Stay in that sense of balance with them. Stay in that sense of peace with them. Now start to invite more people in with the same energy only. Bringing that in, bringing that in, bringing that in. Bringing that in, bringing that in, bringing that in. Bringing that in, bringing that in, bringing that in. Bringing that in, bringing that in. Okay. Now get to the point where you all, if able, can hold hands and just be in that moment, or just share a closeness. Some people don't like to be touched, even energetically. So maybe just something that makes you feel a sense of connectedness to them, and become close to them, and feel this beautiful just mixture of color within the energy around you as you all continue to self-rejuvenate. So being around each other, being in this energy of the space with each other, being with this person or this group of people. Now I want you to see in this moment, as you are exchanging this energy, let me know, what are you able to do? What are you able to accomplish? How is it feeding and seeding your dreams? How is it bringing love and light through you so that you feel, and how does it encourage you to be one with yourself, to be more relaxed in your own physical body, to feel that you are enough? All of those things, feel it in this moment. 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 We have ourself that is rejuvenating ourselves, and then we have this collection of beautiful energy around us that strengthens us. And now let's work on sending out energy, only overflow, to the energy that we would like to give without the need of anything in return. You can only get to that level when you are so full that your overpour is what you offer. Because some people are so pressed to get to that level yours, because you will not have anything left. You just won't. And if you really want to work with the people around you, you have to model first what to be, and then you help them by bridging the gap with your gifts, okay? So let's get now, and I want you to let's just do one person or one cause that feels near and dear to your heart, and see from this rejuvenating energy. Remember, you're still rejuvenating. You're still surrounded by those that fill you up. So you always have that as your base. Now you have this overpour. Okay, you have some that's just seeping over. Start to take that energy seeping over only. You are a cup. Looking for a cup right now. You are a cup. Everything that's inside the cup is yours. Do not give it away. Anything that is pouring over, that is the energy we are going to send out to this loving energy, or to this person, or to this situation that you want to help, okay? Now, it is a very light, it's not a heavy feeling. It is a very light feeling. Allow that energy to gently flow in the direction of a person, situation, thing, whatever it is, to add balance, peace, and love. Also, sending it out without the need to receive anything in return. You don't need anything from it because you're already filling yourself up. The goal at the end of the day is that one day, whatever this thing is, can get to a point where it fills itself up and also can share its overflow. So that is how you get the return. The return isn't back to back. The return is being able to bring more of these Aquarian vibes, which is the universal, sense of energy that is going on, going and flowing. Now, if this happens to be someone you truly care about, and those kind of relationships in your everyday life, it can be complicated. You may need to exert certain boundaries, like you can send energy out to someone that in your everyday life you cannot be around them because they drain you, and you can exert those boundaries, send the energy, okay, and still exert the boundaries. It's not your responsibility to let them latch on to you. It's not at all. But you can still be kind and generous if you have overflow to send it, but still have those boundaries. Oftentimes I wonder, and I hope that this is helpful for you all, if people think that in energy healing and doing this work, that it's just like this unlimited fountain of energy that people are just pouring onto people without common sense, like boundaries, learning how to have your own healing practice before you ever help another person. Yeah, I wonder. You gotta be able to say no, even energetically. It is very important because, as I say, you model to others how to maintain this energetic health. Okay. And also, when you do that, you rarely have to get out of pocket. What I mean by getting out of pocket, like you rarely have to boss up on somebody and get upset or get angry or things like that, because you've done the legwork beforehand. Okay. Now, for all those that are doing this, that have that connected energy that is overflowing, start to feel all of this aura mix, all of this external layer mix, and just become stronger and stronger. Feel your heart growing, feel your chakras expanding, feel yourself rooted, and feel yourself areas of your life that you're working on, you can put it there. Like physically, you're doing something, you're doing a lot of writing, so you may place the energy on your wrists. Or if it's something that has been stressing you out, you can place the energy here in the mind in order to balance it, or whatever feels intuitively best for you. You can place the energy around you. Bless this station, bless this table, bless this food, bless this whatever it is, and working with that energy. Okay. And now let's seal this energy with the understanding that only those who energize you and you energize them are allowed in your space. Setting up this boundary for all those who just suck you dry, and any situations where you may be sucking someone dry. We're placing a boundary there because you have more than enough energy and a stronger ability to get as much energy as you need within yourself. And you've got this. Remember, you have to see yourself. You gotta be sweet to yourself. You gotta fill yourself up. You gotta catch yourself in the mirror and be like, you look good. Or you're doing well. Whatever it is that you need. Okay. Good job, family. Well, family, you did a fantastic job today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth over your aura. Seal you with the sign of the infinity. Okay. And before I get to and says and tell y'all all about hygiene, just letting you know that this is our community. So the comment section is a place for your journal, your diary, just a reminder to encourage each other. This is a safe and inclusive space. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. And I'm not saying that because people say mean things. People say nice things like 99.999% of the time. But I'm just sending a reminder, if you would like to contribute to sharing or just your reflection, feel free to do it. Don't overthink it. It's completely okay. People do it all the time. This is your self-care routine. So you get to decide at the end of the day what you need on this journey. And being able to do this as a community and as a collective is one of the most rewarding things I ever have, or to date I am evering, whatever. To date is the most rewarding thing for me. I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful every day that you allow me to be in your self-care experience, because you are a part of my self-care experience. You know, as I am a practitioner, I will forever be on the healing path myself. I mean, whoever really stops, you know, whoever really stops, you don't need to stop. There's always something to gain, and it's a beautiful thing to see yourself explore and stretch and expand and, you know, all that jazz. The wait is over. Reiki 1. So anybody interested in the first degree Reiki practitioner will be September 18. You will be able to sign up September 1st to join. And yes, so I'll send out links and things on September 1st for you all to be able to sign up for it. If that is something that you want a part of your path. And I'm actually working on some other things for those who don't want to be practitioners but want to deep dive into their healing practice. So all of that coming up. Again, if you want extra support, join the Patreon community. We have extended reads there, as well as weekly extended reads, and we have all of the things that we do. So, you know, sometimes we'll have channeling sessions, sometimes your first time here, we start the session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay, let's go. May I touch you? Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I Am. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Okay, okay, okay. Now, let's just start by just feeling what's going on here. And just take a couple deep breaths for me. Just breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Releasing anything that needs to be let go to allow you to grow. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax. Okay. So let's just go in with some Reiki symbols on each one of your chakras. We're going to start with the crown, okay? And let me just see how it's going here. How it's going. A couple breaths here. Okay. Checking on the ground there. Just allowing the energy to just flow. Flow right on out. Drip down the back all the way down. Release. Let that go. Now we're going to go right there to the third eye. Going again with the Reiki symbols. Okay. Good job. Good job. Just clearing that out. So giving yourself the opportunity to see with a clear eye and a clear vision whatever is in front of you for the highest vibrational good only, to rest in that state of relaxation, peace, and harmony. Relaxation, peace, and harmony. Relaxation, peace, and harmony. Relaxation, peace, and harmony. Let go of anything that is preventing you from moving on in your energetic path, okay? Now connecting the crown all the way to the third eye, and the third eye back up to the crown. Crown to the third eye to the crown. Crown because of that, we have to be very precise on what we bring into our mind and when we let go. Our mind is what is magical about us. All of these things that we do in manifesting, all of these things we do in attraction work, really is the power of the mind. And I know that sometimes the mind can be seen as maybe just an illusion, when it's not that at all. It's just our ability, these magical abilities, these mystical abilities that we love and all feel connected to aren't necessarily in the hands, not in the body. It's more of just these things are a conduit for the mind. They actually start there. That's where the magic happens. So it is in training the mind in which you become more disciplined in your practice, or more disciplined towards the things that are important to you in your life. So let's just make sure that crown, that third eye, and that throat is completely balanced, so that you see, you have vision of the future, and you speak, okay? Now going right there to the heart, okay? Let's go ahead and do some more Reiki symbol. Chakras enough time to just really sink into its right feeling, its natural feeling, okay? Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Now we're gonna go all the way down, 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 all the way down to the solar plexus. Okay, so let's just go ahead and bring some energy there, because I always love when you are very confident. I always love when you're very sure of yourself, and I love when you're different, unique, weird. I love that shit. I love weird stuff. So let's just bring that uniqueness right there into the solar plexus, that place of courage and strength, and you just kind of bringing what makes you so amazing out into the world to share with all of us. It's bringing that right there, bringing that right there, bringing that right there. Just let that go, let that go, let that go. Okay, let's go in with those Reiki symbols. clearing that space and energy here. Now let's just cleanse the aura out, removing any energetic debris taking up too much space and no longer serving us for our highest vibrational good. Rest here, 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 rest here. I'm gonna check in with you, make sure everything is okay. Checking in, checking in, checking in. And just keep breathing through this energy. Breathing down from the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. Allow the energy of the root to go as deep as possible into the soil, grounding you down to your highest vibrational experience in a way that makes you feel grounded, beautiful, and supported. Now, checking in with your energy here. Feeling it, and just feeling the balance, accepting that you are deserving of this balance, of the beauty, of the wealth, of the delicious life that you want to have. Accepting that into your space, okay? And not accepting anything else in return. And in order to get there, you have to let go of some things that are limiting you. Sometimes in life it feels like you don't want to let go of something you have held on for so long. But it is when you release, you let go, and you let the universe do its thing, better things come your way. And then you even learn, wow, that was a part of the process. It was a part of, honestly, the initiation of life when you're going to the next level. A sign and sense of maturity. So letting everything go that is no longer serving you for your highest vibrational good. Well, family, I enjoyed this session together, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Remember to be kind to yourself, to be sweet to yourself, to look at life as beautiful as it truly is. Never be intimidated by what you want, and also never be intimidated by letting go of things that are no longer serving you, okay? So if you're new to the communities, welcome, 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 babies. If you're returning, welcome back, boo. You know what we do. Feel free to share. Feel free to use the comment section like a diary, to like. This is your nightly self-care routine, so do whatever you need to do to feel good about you. We're gonna do some energy healing today, okay? So we start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It is a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and to bring us together as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Can I touch you? Okay. Just relax. Inhale. Exhale. You ready? Okay. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay. So I'm just going to start by working with the energy. I'm going to do some scanning. I'm going to do some Reiki symbols. I'm going to go through the chakras. I'm going to do any types of removals. So just relax, okay? Just breathing in and out. Okay, just smooth that through, smooth that through, smooth that through, smooth that through. There's going to be times where I'm going to be quiet. I'm still with you, okay? Just connecting. Good job. Okay. works better, or it is well received as you intuitively work on yourself, okay? So that's why I'm gonna tell you jokes. I'm gonna try to get some smiles out of you, because that is what this is about, okay? So, sweetheart, it is all about the feels. So, I'm just going to energetically remove some stuff before we actually go through the chakras. And this is also when you can do candle work, candle magic, using a flame or something as a Now let's go ahead, as I gave you the game. Now let's go ahead and go through the chakra system. So we're going to start right here on the crown chakra and just allow the crown to be like a crown. It's extending upwards and out. So going right there, and it's a representation of your higher self. You could even attribute it to Jupiter, Sagittarian, ninth house kind of energy, because it is the highest self. It is the macro view. So as we are going here, okay, I'm just gonna place my hand right there and just breathe in and out here, and just allow the crown to open. Sometimes it feels like warmth, coolness, just kind of like a little, little pop, little pop, and just let it free flow. Then you want your energy to connect to God, universe, source, or whatever you believe in. It is not a requirement that you have to believe some particular way in this moment. That's your business. What I believe is best for my path, and what you believe is your responsibility. So this is a safe, inclusive community where, sometimes people are on many paths. Sometimes people are in the middle. Some people are very firm in what it is that they feel connected to. So, see that your energy through the crown, connecting to God, universe, source, or if you would like to, you could do something like a planet. Could give you the example of Jupiter with that expansive energy going on, or the sun, or a star. Just make sure you feel comfortable, okay? And as you make this connection flowing up and down, what you are receiving is an unlimited amount of unconditional love. And that is source love. That's God love, or whatever it is you believe in. That's your business of trying to understand the universe. Once you figure it out, let me know, okay? Because I am smart enough to know that I don't really know what's going on out here. It's new every damn day, okay? And that's good, because I got a lot of life to live, okay? To feel like I done figured it out. Nah, baby. I'm learning something new every day. So connect to that source energy and just allow it to flow freely down. And it is an unconditional love. And what I mean by unconditional love, it requires nothing of you. All it requires is you to be in this moment. In fact, it sheds such a beautiful amount of energy on you. It says, oh, you are so beautiful as you are. You are so lovely as you are. You are so talented as you are. You are so abundant as you are. So that it's not the way we normally think is, oh, I want to get better at this. I want to change that. It's just simply saying, you are so wonderful as you are. So allow that energy to come through the crown and just sit there for a while, okay? Just clearing out any blockages, removing any doubt, removing any doubt. Now bring that down to the third eye, so that you see the life that you want, or from the front and the back, removing any blockages that have been preventing you from seeing what you know you're supposed to have, baby. It is there. So, okay. Take that out. It's also the space where you connect with your energetic helpers. That's angels, archangels, ancestors, the lineage, if you have a connection to certain, or as a part of your practice, certain gods, goddesses. You could even see that in different pantheons, and I'm using the word pantheon to kind of describe loosely, like something like the Orishas or things like that, where there is this connection of energy surrounding you at all time for your highest vibrational good. And how we relate suffering, happiness, pain, joy, gratitude, for the soul to enrich in complexity. It takes this dynamic experience for us to continue to elevate, because as we are going on these cyclical paths, we are just getting closer and closer back to source, God, love, or whatever it is that you believe in. Now, rest assured, if you believe in something else, it is perfectly fine. Just go with what you believe in, because you have every right of interpreting the universe in whatever way feels right to you. So as our souls continue to grow and to continue to blossom, it goes through these experiences. So that lets you know that every experience that we ever experience is for our highest vibrational good. But that is a journey you have to take with yourself. You may want to share that with others, but this shit is mad offensive if you tell someone who has experienced a trauma that it is for their highest vibrational good. This is a sense of accountability on an individual soul level, where the soul understands, I had to go through this to be able to share this goodness, this light, this joy with other people. But that's on an individual level. So we're going to take it down now to the throat, clearing this out. And with this Mercury and Leo, baby, this is the time. This is the time. It's direct to you. You better tell me who you are. Who are you? Because, bitch, you doing a good job. You doing a good job. Just be you. Speak it. Speak your truth. Speak up for yourself. Be in the moment. Let's move that energy out. And you want the crown to flow with the third eye, with the throat, all the way down, back up. Throat, third eye, crown. And now to the heart. And connect with your purpose. Taking a couple moments, give me 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. And just letting go of things that are no longer servicing you. 2 more times. Let it go and let it grow. When you're ready, your last time. Okay. And just removing any baggage we carry on our shoulders. One way to do it is allow your shoulders to melt away from your ears, your chin to be up if it feels comfortable for you. Now going down to the solar plexus. You better believe you are as bad as you are, okay? In a good way. Bringing that energy to the front and the back. Filling it up from that unlimited energy, joy, unconditional love. Filling it all the way down each chakra into the solar plexus. Allowing it to surround you in this bubble of protection. Taking it down to the sacral, that place of creativity, your uniqueness, your good ideas. Allowing that to be this beautiful, lush, expansive garden. A lot of greenery or a lot of luscious soil to, give birth to all of these beautiful ideas, whether they be in physical form or mental, energetic form. And then we're taking it down all the way to the root, that you feel strong in your foundation. You have your basic needs met. You have financial security. You have emotional security. You have the people, friends, family, loved ones, lovers that are in your life for a strong connection, okay? As well as a strong sense of self, knowing that out of all these people out here, you're the only one that really matters when it comes to your opinion of yourself, where you're going, and who you are, sweetheart. So bring that energy down, and I'm going to bring it back up. Now I want you to take a moment with yourself. Congratulate yourself for making it through the entire month. To know that there was huge growth internally, and that plants the seeds for the next step. When it comes to emotions and feelings and mental health, emotional health, even energetic, spiritual health, it's not all about, you gotta push it until you expire. It's not that at all. It's how can I be loving to myself? How can I be understanding to myself, compassionate and patient? Because your season is always coming if you give yourself time to rest. You know, you can have a car with no gas in it, it's not gonna go nowhere. So take time to go fill your tank up, okay? Special healing session. We are going to be removing negative energy with some scissors. So I'm going to get all of that out your system, removing that from your path so that you can feel lighter, whole, and better. So if you're new to the community, welcome, babies. This is your nightly self-care routine. You do whatever it is you want to do during this time. You know, sometimes people like to write, journal, channel, do whatever. Also remember that the comment section is a place that can be your journal, your diary. It can be a place to support others, or sometimes you just want to remember something. You know, we're all in our individual healing experience, so this is a safe, inclusive community for us to do that. And if you are returning, welcome back, babies. You know how much I love you. Okay, so let's begin to remove, shifting the energy, and just let go of these toxic things that no longer need to stay in your energy, in your aura, just even the patterns, because sometimes mentally you might believe that something is better for you and it might just be toxic. So let's go ahead and remove some of this energy. So working through this shift. Okay. And just going back and forth here. And just being balanced. So I'm going to go in with some Reiki symbols, and I want you to just breathe through this, okay? Okay. Got it. Now just let me take a couple moments just to feel the energy. Just making sure everything is moving in the direction that it needs to. And you just breathe in and out here. What should come up is a sensation of letting go, releasing, kind of like if you have a backpack on, you just take it off. Don't force it, don't overthink it, don't have to overdo it, just release here. Okay. Now we start the session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, it is a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay, wonderful. May I touch you? Okay. Breathe in and out here. Dear Mother, Father God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe. 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 Okay, relax here. Relax. 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 Okay. Got it. Good. Now, slowly just start to pull on out any of that old baggage that you no longer need, and you're ready to just let it go. Anything in your past, anything that you want to release from, anything that is uncertain, anything that is limiting you, any toxic energy that needs to be let go from a person, situation, holding something that just needs to be let go, just allow it to be removed. Okay. Just any little piece that is no longer serving you, that needs to be released. Okay. Just shift some of this over and just move that a little bit, and just take a couple moments of balancing here. Okay. Just taking away the things that are no longer serving you, the things that need to be let go, the things that need to be released, that allow you to grow and be the person that you need to be. Okay. Sometimes you gotta let go of certain patterns that just feel normal and natural simply because it's a pattern, but it's no longer serving you. Also, a pattern of self-sabotage in which you may feel like you have to make something wrong even when things are right, because there's just maybe you just never learned how to accept the goodness in your life, or you never learned how to accept the peace and the ease and the blessings that really are there for you to have in your life. Okay. And let's cut out some of these people that try to latch on, try to use up your good energy, your good headspace as well. And let's just let go of any karmic stuff that we keep simply because we might have this toxic loyalty to it, and we gotta let it go. Now let's go through generations, whether that is energetic family or your physical family, of needing to remove generational curses or toxic loyalties. You may love somebody in your family so much so that you will participate in toxic loyalty simply because you love that person, and you know they're not going to leave. You know they're not going to break that cycle. You know they're not going to remove themselves. And so this is an opportunity to be able to go in and you be that shift, because when you shine a light of a new way, it gives them an opportunity to do so, and maybe they choose not to, and you have to make peace with that, because you deserve that love in that similar way from someone or some group of people or some energy that can bring that to you. Bring that to you. Bring that to you. Bring that to you. So let's remove that. Now, if there's anything I haven't said that you need to remove, send it over. We're going to take it out. You're just energetically chopping your bangs here. Just how you see your future, how you live in the present, and how you see the past. Okay, let's coordinate that in order to shift the energy, to release all of that. Still working with the crown, the third eye, and the throat. We're really going to take our time here and make sure we're doing this thoroughly to remove anything that may be taking up too much space, anything that feels uncomfortable, anything that feels not so good or not so balanced in your energy. We're shifting the energy to be able to let this go, to allow yourself to grow and to bring this peace within you, okay? Now let's take it on down right there to the heart. I'm going to take a couple moments there just so that I make sure that the heart is full, that it's connected to the unconditional love of universe, source, God, or whatever it is you particularly believe in. That's your business. Breathing it in and out, feeling a connection from the front, from the back body, and internally, allowing this energy to fill you up, going all the way up, throat, third eye, crown, all the way to that connection, all the way back down, crown, third eye, throat, to the heart. Now sending this energy down into the lower chakras and the lower limbs as well, and breathing in and out. And you can just allow the energy to flow through the hands. It is a connection, a reigniting this power within you. So breathing in and out here and accepting this beauty that is within you. Accepting this beauty that is you. Okay. So shifting this and releasing, shifting the karmic patterns, shifting the karmic belief systems, and letting it go. Okay. Letting it go, 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 letting it go. Got it. Got it. Okay. Now going on down to that solar plexus, it's making sure that that is nice and open, because I want you to be able to be fully connected to your journey and to have all the strength that you need there. Okay. Bringing that down now to the sacral, shifting the energy a bit. And this helps to balance the stress as well, so that the body is able to interpret what's going on in life with less of a stress response. So balancing here in the sacral, just moving that energy back and forth, because we've been able to let go of the toxicity, and now we're just making sure that right and balanced energy is moving back and forth in the way it needs to, connecting from that sacral to the solar plexus to the heart, heart to the throat, throat to the third eye to the crown, all the way up, and that crown to the third eye to the throat, throat to the heart, heart to the solar plexus to the sacral. Just taking a couple moments here starts right at your root, stretching the energy up, allowing you to feel balanced in who you are, where you're at, and where you're going, taking this energy from the front body and moving that around from the side body as well. Okay. All over the top, to the side, all the way around, back up. And I'm going to do this a couple more times, okay? Keep breathing here. And I'm going to go in the other direction as well, okay? Got it. Okay, got it. And now taking the energy from the back body as well, cleansing and clearing that out. Okay, cleansing and clearing it out. And just shifting and, taking the trash out. Anything left, just take that out and remove that. Removing any toxic energy, any negative energy from your aura now. From the aura, from the aura, from the aura. Removing any toxic or negative energy from the subtle body, from the chakra system. Removing it and letting it go, letting it be released to its next evolutionary path and allowing it to go very freely and flow onto its next level. Okay, let me see. Look at your energy now. Let me balance that here. You open yourself up to be able to balance as well. Okay. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Well, family, it's looking pretty good. Give me 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. 2 more, letting go of all the toxic energy left. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Final breath. And whenever you're ready, you go ahead and let that air go. Beautiful. Energy squeaky clean. Like we just poured Epsom salt all on your chakras. Well, let's go ahead and smooth over your aura. Seal you with the sign of the infinity. And just check in with you. How are you feeling? How's it going? Leave it in the comment section so that I can read it. Breathe in and out in this. Accept the blessings in your life. Accept the fruitful opportunities that will come up. And accept the fact that you may be bigger and more visible in the world than you might know. So don't be afraid to show up and be yourself. For all those who are looking to take their practice to another level and to start working with others, Reiki 1 will be starting September 18th, and September 1st is when the registration will happen, and I will post a link for people to be able to register for that. So excited. Also working on something for those who are not looking to be a practitioner but want to take their healing practice to the next level as well in their self-healing. So excited about that too. Of course, if you want more intuitive work, head on over to Array Tarot. If you want to have discussions on entrepreneurial stuff, head on over to the podcast Organize Your Purpose and all that other stuff in the description box, babies. I love you. You know I love you. Okay, I wouldn't show up every day if I didn't. And I'm excited for you. And 2020 was a year. 2021 is a year. And just know that any changes are always opportunities for great expansion. We're so lucky to be in an opportunity to change and say it, do it. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks outside of you. The only thing that matters is what you think inside of you. It's the only thing that matters. Well, babies, if no one else has said it, let me go ahead and say it. Wash your hands for at least 30 seconds with soap and water. Wear a mask in public. Go get the vaccine and be sweet to yourself. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.